चलो जी, आज हम स्टार्ट करेंगे इंडिया और ऑस्ट्रेलिया का ये मैच।
You join us for this 50-over match between Australia and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
चेक करते हैं जी।
The right call here, I'd say.
चलो जी, हमने बॉल करनी है पहले।
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd here
काफी दिन के बाद खेल रहे हैं हम।
Poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Shot straight past the bowler. Could well be four.
बॉलिंग आ
Well,
गई
that
हमारी।
shot, nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
मैंने टीम ऑस्ट्रेलिया चूज की थी, लेकिन अब इंडिया सेलेक्ट हो गई थी। चलो, ये भी ठीक है।
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Ouch! That looked nasty.
ये
Done
चीज
that out well.
दो रन्स लेने की कोशिश करेंगे हम इधर।
Trouble.
शॉट खेल दिया हमने। 4 रन्स मिलेंगे।
Masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
शॉट चेक करें।
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great shot.
ओए हो हो।
End of the over. 10 off it. India 10 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a
ये तो मिलेंगे 6
It's
रन्स।
just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that
कोई
one.
रन नहीं मिलेगा। ओए हो
Wow,
हो।
that's missed a lot. Digs out the Yorker. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
नहीं 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 नहीं। ओए
Late cut, straight to the fielder. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it.
2 ओवर हो गए.
16 for none.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Nearly gets the edge. Stark with a great delivery there.
Wide.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
2 रन्स तो मिलेंगे हमें इजीली. एक और मिल जाएगा.
A direct hit and this could be gone. That looks gone.
Oh.
Oh, great run out.
नहीं यार.
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered
रोहित शर्मा था.
very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
विराट कोहली आ गया.
Looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Doesn't beat the infield.
No.
No, terrible shot.
Shot.
That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just
जियो विराट कोहली.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder.
No. शबम गिल था.
Time that perfect.
Shot.
really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
No.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
शबम गिल भी गया.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Cummins from the south end.
Oi, oi,
Beats the
oi, oi,
outside
oi.
edge. Good bowling there. Misses everything. Straight to the
दोनों न्यू बैट्समैन हैं अब क्रीज पर. No. No. ये चीज
That's the completion of the over. The bowling was of the highest order there, and the score remains unchanged. Smacks that away through the gap.
एक ही रन लेंगे अब.
Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swing
Oh,
and
ho,
straight
ho,
through.
ho, ho, ho.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves
Replay
in.
check करें. दोबारा चेक करते हैं कैसे विकेट गई हमारी. नहीं यार, नहीं यार.
Before facing their first ball. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault
Wow.
bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful
Great
focused
shot.
shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Replay तो बनता है इसका.
Don't need to do any.
अच्छा जी. देखिए कैसे गैप में गई है. इधर से. वाह. चेक करें. Shot. Amazing.
Anything special. Line length is the key here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Stark getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
No.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. It whizzed past the batsman, and the umpire says that's the first of two.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Oh no.
Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Got that away.
Shot.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Stark from the north end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the
कोई
ring.
रन नहीं मिलेगा इधर.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
स्टार्क अच्छी बॉलिंग कर गया आज.
That's huge. That's
लेकिन अब नहीं चलेगा.
out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Stark shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front. But no need to move.
And cool.
No.
That's just superb. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
इंडिया आज हमारी टीम स्ट्रगल कर रही है इस गेम में.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre.
Jadeja aa
Needs
gaya.
to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Cuts that off well in the infield. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh,
Shot.
that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Oh, yes.
Solid defensive shot. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. India 54 for 5.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Oh,
Massive outside edge. Needs to be on target.
yes.
It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Oh. पांचवा ओवर करा रहा है ये स्टॉक.
Beats the field with a great shot.
चौका है.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Couldn't get it through the field. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Cummins from the south end.
लास्ट ओवर पावर प्ले का. No.
Beautiful catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Dug that out well. This could be trouble.
No.
They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Oi, 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 oi. Out हो गया.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
Decent start, steady run rates. Big over coming up though to finish off the power play.
Sweetly hit down the ground, they'll be hard pressed to stop it.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Crack! Head was
Shot.
completely still, and they've struck that hard, high, and long for 6. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Nice solid defensive shot. Could be close. Could that be out?
No.
Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their innings.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nearly gets the edge. Stark with a great delivery there. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged.
Four runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Good pick up, big chance.
No.
Oh, huge appeal, but it could be sneaking down leg.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
100 कोशिश करेंगे हो जाए.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Off the middle of
Shot.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Rocks back and dispatches that with absolute disdain. Just beats the infielder though.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
मालिश होनी शुरू हो गई है. सिराज ने मालिश शुरू कर दिया.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
Wide.
Gone.
Nay.
And it's a pretty regulation catch in the end. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul.
Run out हो गया. Yeah, it's 4 runs. नहीं यार
I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck. Nice shot, straight to gully. Straight to the fielder. Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over, 2 runs added. Australia are 2 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf.
check car.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is,
मोहम्मद सिराज ने इधर से देखेंगे. सिराज ने अपना रन अप कंप्लीट किया. Yes.
they've got to walk back. Barely troubling the scorers. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Oh,
Massive
catch.
outside edge. just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Perfectly timed. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great shot through the gap. Over. Australia are 6 for 1.
So they don't need to go at a rate of knots. They can just work the ball around, and that'll probably be enough.
Catch.
The cover drive was straight to the extra cover fielder.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Oh,
Unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Square cut, finds point, no run.
catch.
Edge,
Oi.
but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
The captain going with an aggressive field. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Oi. Catch.
Pitched it, no one there. Could be 4.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia 14 for 1. Siraj from the north end. That'll be a dead ball.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Big edge.
Yaar.
Everyone's gone up.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Edge.
Catch.
Amazing delivery. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Australia,
विकेट चाहिए हमें इधर.
Fourth over's complete and the batters are doing what they need to do at the moment. Seems like this chase is under control so far.
India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Massive outside edge.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Four runs added in the over. Australia 27 for 1. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Marsh watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Winds up but misses. It's like they went a bit too early on that shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Big edge. Marsh.
Oi, oi,
Fair
oi.
piece of this bowler, driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
6 done, and so the field spreads out. The bowlers will be looking to suffocate the opposition with singles and dots now.
Edge, but it drops safely. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a
Fielding.
fantastic dive to cut it off. Beats the field with a great shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Great shot. Through the gap. Over. Australia are 42 for 1.
So after the power play, they've run well, found the gaps. This run chase seems to be under control.
Second dead ball now.
ओए होए होए बच
Doesn't
गए.
beat the infield. Massive
Catch.
edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Massive outside edge. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, catch.
Six runs added in the over. Australia 48 for 1.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the south end. Good fielding out in the boundary. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over, 6 off it. Australia 54 for 1. Siraj from the north end. Perfectly timed. Edge, but it drops safely. Edge, amazing delivery.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
That's gone all the way and over for 6. Marsh, classy square drive.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Was quick onto that in the infield.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
$11 runs added there. Australia 65 for 1.
Well, that's it for the power play, and it's smooth sailing at this point. Ahead of the run rate and not taking many risks. Could be an early finish for everyone.
Dug that out well. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper.
Out.
Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. Gone. Fine catch.
Yes.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better.
ये चीज
Has been a good innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Great shot through the gap. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Drilled that one away. Four runs added there. Australia a 78 for 2.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Everyone's gone up. Got that away nicely. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Goes over the top with that shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
ओए होए
A
होए होए
little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
The match has been in a holding pattern these last few overs. Yes, they're ahead of the run rate required, but no real risks are being taken yet to finish this match off quickly.
Dug that out well. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Five runs out of there. Australia are 91 for 2. Siraj from the north end. Couldn't get it through the field.
Smith watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Just 2 to win.
Edged, unplayable. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
They need 1 to win.
Straight to the fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. That's the over. Australia are 93 for 2. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
आउट था यार.
Right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.
One team really in it today. An exceptional display. Saw a very easy.
बहुत ही बेकार मैच रहा है.
Commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.